All right, welcome back. Let's watch this short video with the Judge Mathis stuff, and then we'll talk.
How are you today, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I want to ask.
I'm not good. Rather, it's the worst days of my life. How about that?
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I wanted to ask you, with news of the separation, how are you holding up?
Not holding.
All right, so hold on one second. So Judge Mathis said it's not good. Let me go back a little bit. Okay, if you remember, we covered the story of Judge Mathis last week here. Judge Mathis is a TV judge, a real life attorney, I think, who news broke out that his wife had filed for divorce last week. Hold on one second. Okay, all right. So I'm covering a video for him from
Hey, Judge
TMZ.
Mathis, how are you today, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing all
I just want to make sure the audio is working good. All right. So last week we found out that the wife filed for divorce, and I think this is the first time some kind of an interviewer is catching up with him and is going to speak to that. So we're going to hear from the horse's mouth. How's that, right? Instead of speculation. At the time, there was some speculation that maybe there was some crazy speculation that he was potentially. I saw a news something about he was caught in a Diddy's party somewhere, something like that. But he's going to speak to that right now. So let's hear it.
All right. I want to ask.
I'm not good. Rather,
How are you today, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
So he said, "How are you today?" He said, "I'm good," and then he corrected it.
I'm doing all right. I want to ask.
I'm not good. Rather, it's the worst days of my life. How about that?
It's the
Okay,
worst
well,
day
I'm
of
sorry
his
to hear
life.
that. I
How
wanted
about
to
that?
ask you, with news of the separation, how are you holding up?
Not holding up very well.
Hmm.
I would say the other man. Maybe I'll be an example for other men. Cautionary tale. Don't neglect your.
I don't know if you heard that. He said, "Maybe I will be an example for other men." A cautionary tale. Okay, all right. I'm liking what I'm hearing already, but let's keep going.
Wife. But for other men, cautionary tale. Don't neglect your wife.
Don't neglect your wife, right? Don't neglect your wife. What does neglect mean? Don't neglect your wife. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Are you listening? Okay. Gentlemen, this is for you, especially if you're married. Listen, neglecting your wife does not mean you're a bad man. That's where you guys go wrong for the most part. It doesn't mean you're a bad man, but it can happen to the best of us, right? Let's keep going.
Other man, cautionary tale. Don't neglect your wife. See how many at the airport now, flying out, as I have for 40 or for 25 years. My wife has been third.
All right. So if you remember, there was part of the news last week where I think the wife might. There was somebody close to the camp said the wife was asking for quality time. That she had been asking for him to slow down because he works so hard, always traveling and things like that. So he's also speaking to that. I said, as you can see, I'm at the airport about to fly out again. Now, can you ask a man not to work? Obviously, that's not realistic. But he's acknowledging something here, and we should pay attention more so to what he's acknowledging. Hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you. Hit the like button. I appreciate you for doing that.
Example for other men, cautionary tale. Don't neglect your wife.
Don't neglect your
See how many
wife.
at the airport now, flying out, as I have for 40 or for 25 years. My wife has been third. Serving the community, taping my show, having fun.
Wife has been third, he said. Serving the community. Is that what he said? I think so.
My wife has been third. Serving the community, taping my show, having fun with friends. That's what happens, guys. Never be too busy or never have too much fun beyond your wife.
Never be too busy and never have too much fun beyond your wife, right? Accountability is the first step. It's a big step, as a matter of fact. It's a step that many people might never experience a partner actually holding themselves accountable, right? But why is it saying that? Is it because it's hit rock bottom, right? So some people will just never listen. So I am sure that it's probably not the first time that the wife had been complaining, but now it's willing to listen, I guess. Let's hope it's not too late. Can we hope it's not too late? Let's keep
I
going.
do want to ask, the data
Not too welcome.
separation is listed back to July 17th. Has this been coming for some time now, or was it something out the blue?
Well, ever since we started taping here in LA, I committed to staying home more and making my wife more of a priority. But as you see, I haven't. I'm still here on the road doing the same thing. And in terms of going out into another city, but I was gone for 3 weeks. That's what July 17th meant.
He was gone for 3 weeks, and that's what July 17th meant, right? So I guess the divorce was filed on July 17th. He was gone for 3 weeks. The question was, is this a surprise? Is this something that you've seen coming or something like that? That was the question. Let's go back.
Started taping here in LA.
As the data separation is listed back to July 17th. Has this been
Okay, so separation was listed as July 17th.
coming for some time now, or was it something
Has this been happening for some time now, or
out
what?
the blue?
Well,
Or just
ever
out of the
since
blues?
we started taping here in LA, I committed to staying home more and making my wife more of a priority. But as you see, I haven't. I'm still here on the road.
He said, as you see, he's committed to, but as you can see, he's still been on the road. So maybe he has contractual agreement that he has to, things like that, right? So, life happens, right? Again, complacency happens to the best of us. This marriage is not something that you really want to be talking about from that place. Like, that person is just the devil. You need to realize that we are our own worst enemies for the most part. Let's keep going.
Doing the same thing. And in terms of going out into another city, but
Mhm.
I was gone for 3 weeks. That's what July 17th meant.
Would you say you two are in a good place right now, or able to maintain a friendship? Or
Oh yeah, we're still in the same house and we're maintaining a friendship. And I'm trying to get my wife back.
They're still in the same house, they're maintaining a friendship, and he's still trying to get his wife back. Kudos to him. That's all it takes, That's all it takes. Welcome, D. Good to see you. Let's keep going.
I have to show her that though. Hopefully I can show her while we're there together before, and hopefully she doesn't complete the process. But I'm changing in hopes that she will. I'm gonna get my wife back. How about that?
He said, I'm gonna get my wife back. How about that?
I just wanted to eliminate all the rumors too, that it's something about a baby or even me molesting a child. It's none of that. I've just told you what it is.
there were also, kind of some rumors of any infidelity. Did you want to clear that up at all? You say it's solely neglect.
Well, neglect.
Neglect. That answer should have been straight up no, right? But again, it is what it is, okay? But the answer wasn't straight up no. So, body language.
Clear that up at all? You say
They asked him if there was any kind of rule, anything about infidelity.
What it is.
there were also, kind of some rumors of any infidelity. Did you want to clear that up at all? You say it's solely neglect.
Well, neglect can create suspicion.
Okay, so he's just thinking it through. So, but the answer didn't come out straight. Neglect, he's trying to be wise with his words. I can't judge a man for that. But the answer did not come out straight, and that's okay. He said neglect can create suspicion.
Certainly. And if you're gone as much as I am, you have every right to suspect. You go to work, you go serve in the community around the country, then you go with your guys to sporting events around the country.
You go with your guys to sporting events around the country.
You go to other events except without your wife hanging with you and enjoying herself with you. And so, yeah, she would have a right to suspect infidelity.
But there was none of that.
So that's like he's indirectly accusing her of being suspicious, right? Of did you do it, sir, or you didn't do it? Again, I'm not mad at him. I think he did well. He handled himself very well.
That's not the purpose.
He said that's not the purpose.
To suspect infidelity.
But there was none of that going on.
He said, but there was none of that going on. It's a question mark in front of that.
That's not the purpose.
He said that's not the purpose. What does that mean? Your guess is just as good as mine. My own thing is that I like the body language. I like the way he carried himself, and I'm okay with that. Let me know what your thoughts are in the chat, in the comments. What do you think, right? He's fighting. He's gonna win his wife back. So that's good enough for me, and I think that's a good start. Accountability is a good start. Accountability is not the same thing as him admitting to infidelity. It's him at least admitting that, you know what, I've taken a part in the breakdown of the relationship, and I'm gonna win my wife back. That's, to me, that's good enough. Okay, it's not about being perfect. It's about being good enough, and we can't call perfect when we actually have no idea what, we don't know what happened. We just know that there was neglect. Okay. Now, in terms of neglect, if you're able to acknowledge, then that's a great place to start from. It means you're able to reflect, it means you're able to maintain a certain level of friendship. It means you're also able to validate her feelings, right? That's a good place to start from. It's a good place to start from in terms of taking responsibility, right? It's also a great place, a cleaner slate to start from when it comes to reassessing priorities. It doesn't mean that he actually wants to stay in the marriage. We don't know that yet, right? We kind of know because he said, "I'm going to get my wife back," right? But at least if you're able to calm down and be accountable, at least for your own part, it's it's a lot more easier to rebuild connection, because I don't think that connection started breaking down at the point of divorce. I don't think so, or the divorce petition, right? So I also think, especially someone like him should seek, someone like him especially should seek support from a professional in this type of space. It doesn't matter how smart you are. If you are the perpetrator, if you're one of the subjects in the equation, then you have to you're not able to think straight because your emotions are caught up. So you need a support system, you know. So yes, I am all for him getting his wife back. Good, good. Mario said they should leave him alone. He's trying to fix it. Wala wala. Welcome, Mario. Yes, he's a public figure. We're not going to leave him alone. We're going to use him as example. He said men should use him as an example. That's what we're going to do, just as an example, you know. But do me a favor, hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified when we go live. We have some important topic to cover today. I'll be right back.
Hey Prestige fam, show some love to the video. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Are you in Europe, America, and struggling in your relationship? From argument to abuse and trust issues, we're here to help.
Lola and I founded Prestige Marriage Academy to transform your story. With 20 years of friendship, 17 years of marriage, experience with navigating the ups and downs of marriage, and personalized coaching, includes 24/7 support. Ignorance is expensive. WhatsApp us at +1 732 305 8577 to book a free discovery session today and take charge now.
Don't wing it.
Join us in creating the love life you deserve.